Okay, so the next test here, follow me. As I write it, you also write it likewise. Test 5.2 under your exercise 5.2. The questions we're going to solve in this test portion are question B, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Textbook on page 111 will find those questions. 4 of them we're going to solve. Okay, let me read the first question for us. B14. B14. Okay, listen to the question carefully. Find how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250. So here, we don't know, so let us assume that small n, let n be the numbers of multiple of 4. Okay, let me just make it simpler. Let n numbers, this is not wrong, but making the sentence shorter. N numbers of multiple of the number 4 lie between 10 and 250. Question is saying how many number of multiples of 4 will lie between 10 means higher than 10 and 250 means just below 250. So 10 to between these two. Now multiples of 4 means, as you see the timetable here, let me just show you. 4 1s are 4, just leave out. 4 2s are 8, you write it on your rough. Now this is below 10, so we cannot include that. 4 3s are 12. So the first multiple of 4 between 10 means higher than 10 and 250 means 12 is the one. So let's write here. Therefore, the list of, okay, let's just make it shorter. Okay, you can just write it also. The list of multiples of 4 that lie between 10 and 250 is, so the first one will be 12, as you can see. So in the timetable of 4, as you read it, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, and all these numbers here in the timetable of 4 are called multiples of 4. I hope you got it. So the first multiple of 4 that lie between 10 and 250 is 12. It cannot be 8 because 8 is below 10. Between 10 and 250 means it should be higher than 10, like 12, but just below 250, lower than 250, so 12. Then, so 4 4s are 16, so the next one will be 16. 4 5s are 20, so the next one will be 20. You can add one more, or that is 3 is also sufficient. 4 6s are 24. Like that it goes. So 24, comma, dot, 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 and the last multiple here. So you're keeping a lot of gap here, and then 250. So it should be below 250. So 249 is divisible by 4. Now please write these things on your rough, okay? It will make you understand this question. So 4 doesn't go here. 4 6s are 24. No remainder, and 4 2s are 8, so 9 doesn't go. So 249 is not divisible by 4, means 249 is not a multiple of 4. So you go lower because it should be below 250. The highest one below 250 we're trying to find out, the last term. So here 248 and 4 ones are 4, 6 are 24, 4 2. So we can see that 4 into this 62 is 248. Think about it. So this is the first, this is the last multiple of 4 that lie between 10 and 250. Just below 250 is the last term will be 248. Like that you find out. It's not hard, right? So this list that we have here is in AP. How? You see here, all the multiples of 4 between 10 to 250 are, here's 12 plus 4, 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 plus 4, 24, or 24 minus 24, 20 minus 16, 4, 16 minus 12, 4. So there is equal gap, or in other words, this list of multiples of 4 has a common difference. And if the list of numbers has a common difference, then surely it is an AP. So that's why we're writing here, this list is in AP, where you write down where the first term A or A1, we write up to as A or A1 is 12, and the common difference is equal to A2 minus A1, A1, A2, A3, A4. A2 minus A1, you can use that, or you can use even this A3 minus A2, 20 minus 16, same thing is going to come out equal to 4, 16 minus 12. And the last term, if there is total number of multiples of 4 between 10 and 250, total number is n, then the nth term will be the last term. So the last term, we already know here 248. So the nth term here, the last term, will be the last term, which is 248. The last multiple of 4 between 10 and 250. So that is it. So that implies an formula you apply a plus n minus 1 into d. So you can write that formula a plus n minus 1 into d for an, replacing an equal to 248 by using the formula. Then here that implies a here is a or a1 12 plus n minus 1, and we don't know yet, so we'll just keep it like that. D is common difference is 4 equal to 248. So go about solving it carefully, you will get your answers. So here I think now we can write n minus 1 into 4, this one same and this also same, you write, and then shift this, no sign in front of 12 means plus, so we shift it to right side, become minus 12. That gives you here n minus 1 into 4 will be 248 having a plus sign up because greater absolute value, and smaller one, smaller absolute value, minus 12. So plus minus means subtract, yes. 8 minus 2 is 6 and 4 minus 1 is 3, and here 2, bigger sign plus, so here also plus. Write these things on your graph. 236. So n minus 1 will be equal to 236 divided by this into 4, shift to right side means it will come down. 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20, 21, 22, 23, 3 in hand. The 3 remainder will go to the left of 6 means 36. So 4 nines are 36 because we're using 4 to cancel. So we're about to get the answer, I think. Don't forget to write all these things on your graph, okay? So here, that implies n is equal to, here 59, and shift this minus 1 from left to the right side, and minus 1 will become plus 1, so n is 60. So therefore there are 60 multiples of 4 that lie between 10 and 250. So basically 60 is your answer, 60 number of multiples. Okay, so having done that, I think it's same as book answer. Yes. Let us go to the next one. B15. Okay, let me check the timer here. Yeah, it's okay. B16. Oh, 15, sorry. 14, then 15. B15. Question B15. Let's go slowly so we get it clearly. Okay. For what value of n are the nth terms of the two APs? 63, 65, 67, and the second AP 3, 10, 17 are equal. So what is right here given to us here? The first arithmetic progression series is given as 63, 65, 67, and so on. So here, clearly the first term, let us put a small a, 63, and the common difference d will be, okay, I can write down once here. The first term of the first AP, that is denoted by a, is 63, and its common difference of the first AP is denoted by d, the usual one, a2 minus a1. So 65 minus 63 equal to 2. 65 minus 63, simple, right? 2 plus 2. Then similarly, the second AP, let us sort out. Given in the question is 3, 10, 17, etc. 3, 10, 17, etc. So here the first term in this one, in the second AP, let us denote by another letter, capital A. Is this 3, because we have already used up small a, and its common difference, capital D, let us use for the second one, a2 minus a1, as you can see here, is equal to plus 7. Now that is given now, so as per question, there is an important information given in the question, so let us try to figure that out. 15. The nth terms of the two APs are equal. So the question is saying the nth term of the first AP is equal to the nth term of the second AP, the nth term of the value of the term in the nth position, so it means nth term of first AP and nth term value of the second AP are exactly equal. The question is saying there, see, for what value of n the nth terms of the two APs are equal, the last word in the question, equal. We know that nth term of any AP is a n. Of the first AP we are using small a, and the nth term of the second AP, since we are using the first term as capital, will be a capital N. That's what it is basically meaning. Now that way we can now apply the formula an here, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So let us apply that. A plus n minus 1 into d for the first AP and second AP capital, and likewise will be first term a plus n is same n minus 1 into common difference of the second one is capital D. Let's sort that carefully. So that gives you here small a 63, so write that, plus n, we don't know yet, n minus 1 into d is, first one is this small d is plus 2, so you can write that. Then a capital for the second AP is 3 plus n minus 1 into capital D, common difference of second AP, plus 7. So here that gives you 63, and then these two will multiply both this. So let us say here plus into plus, plus into plus. So 2 into n plus 2n, then plus into minus, then 2 ones are 2 is equal to 3 plus likewise 7 into n, 7n, then plus into minus, then 7 into 1, minus 7, minus 7 ones are 7. We are multiplying this 7 to both of these because the bracket starts from here and ends here. Go about it slowly. That implies 63 minus 2 is, to keep it simple, 61, common sense, plus 2n. So everything is done. 63 minus 2 done, 61 and plus 2n. On the right side likewise, minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4. Minus 7 plus 3 subtraction, 7 minus 3, 4, upper 1 minus, so that's how we do it. Then we can see here plus 3 minus 7 minus 4, and then you can write this plus 7 and do it carefully. Then let us bring the terms having n on same side, so 2n, just keep it, shift it to the left side, plus 7n becomes minus 7n, equal to this one on the same side, and shift this plus 61 to right side, become minus 61. I hope you're getting it. Now here, plus 2, smaller one, minus 7, bigger one, again minus plus means subtraction, 7 minus 2, 5, and bigger one minus, so here also minus, so here we're going to get plus 2 and minus 7 and is minus 5 and both are minus means minus 61, minus 4 means we add, so 4 plus 1, 5 here, 65, both minus means the sign also minus 65. Hope you're getting right. So here this minus on the left and right can now cancel. Then here we can't because they haven't yet been added or subtracted, so n equal to here, therefore that implies n equal to 65 divided by this 5 into will come to the denominator when we shift it to the right side. So 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 6, so 1 remainder, that 1 will go to the left of 5, become 15, 5 threes are 15, so total number of terms, the nth term which is equal is, for what value of n, the nth term of the two APs will be equal means the value of n must be 13 for these two different APs to have the same value in the nth term. Okay, so here therefore you can write the final answer. Therefore, or hence, the value of n, must be 13 for the two APs to have the nth term equal in value. Okay, so that's your answer, n equal to 13. Then 16, 17, two more questions. So 16, question number B16, next one. So let me read the question for us. B16. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Okay, so just listen carefully. So given in this question 16 are, go back again, third term is 16, so that means A, third term is value is A3, 16, that's what the question is saying. And the seventh term, so A7, exceeds means plus, exceeds the fifth term, so minus the fifth term. So seventh term has higher value than fifth term. Seventh term value is higher than fifth term or exceeds the fifth term value by 12. That's what they're saying. That means seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12 means seventh is higher. So seventh term value minus fifth term value is 12. That's the meaning, right? So this is question 2. So from equation number 1, let us find out this one. We have to find that AP series. What is the series? For that we need to, you have to use this formula. So second formula. So we need A and D. We don't know yet, so let's try to find out. A equal to 16. So that gives you A3, AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D means A3, applying the same formula by logic, is A plus 3 minus 1, N minus 1 into D. Because our specific N is here 3, 16. So equal to 16. So A plus 3 minus 1, 2D equal to 16. So A will be equal to 16 minus 2D. If we shift this plus 2D to right side, become minus 2D. Let us put this one as 3. Then likewise, from equation number 2, A seventh value minus A fifth value is equal to 12. That's what the question gave us from equation 2. Applying this formula A N equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, then same formula applied here will be A plus N minus 1 into D is 7 minus 1 into D. And you cover it up to separate this minus, and then another bracket. A5 will be A plus specific N, this time is 5 now, 5 minus 1 into D will be equal to here 12. So that gives you A plus 7 minus 1 is 6D minus A plus 5 minus 1 is 4D equal to 12. So if we remove this bracket, plus into plus, plus outside, so same thing inside, plus A plus 6D. Here we have to be careful, minus into plus is minus A, minus into plus is minus 4D equal to 12. So minus A here and plus A will become 0, and plus 6D minus 4D will be 2D, 6 minus 4 equal to 12. So D value will be equal to 12 divided by this 2 will come down. 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, so D value is 6. D we have found out. Now we need to find A. So to find that A, we can do like this, I think, putting this D value that we found out just now, D equal to 2, D equal to 6, in equation 3, because equation 3 is perfectly arranged to find out A. We will get, or we get, A equal to 16 minus 2D. As you can see, equation 3, just write it as it is. 16 minus A equal to 16 minus 2D. So that will give you equal to 16 here, and then minus 2 into D, here is 6. So that will be 16 minus 2, 6 are 12. 16 minus 12 is plus 4. So here we have A value equal to 4, D value equal to 6. So we have to put this value A and D inside this to get the required AP. So you can write down now. Therefore, the required AP is first term is A, second term is A plus D, third term is A plus 2D, the fourth term is A plus 3D, etc. Find the required AP. So this is our answer. We are applying this formula: A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. Up to fourth term is enough. That is A is, as you can see here, 4. 4 plus D is 6, as you can see here, and then A is 4 plus 2 into D is 6, then A is 4 plus 3 into D is 6. So carefully we write like that, and that is the required AP will be 4, and then 4 plus 6 is 10, 2 6s are 12 plus 4 is 16, 3 6s are 18, 19, 22, 1, 22, so 22, 4, 10, 16, 22, etc. Here also, comma, and this is our required AP, sorry, 4, 10, 16, 22, and so on. Up to fourth position will be enough. That's correct. And one more question, last one, B17. Okay. Let's see what is the question saying in this one, B17. Okay, let me read the question for us. Find the, look there into your question. Find the 20th term of the last, 20th term from the last term of the AP, 3, 8, 13, and etc. up to, and the last term is 253. So here, okay, just start like this, I think. Here, the given AP, just write it, 3, 8, 13, etc. The last term is 253 because there is a full stop there. Then, therefore, the reverse order, that's what they're asking, that's why reverse order of this given AP is, therefore, simple common sense, 253, right, comma, and the common difference, let's find out on the rough, D equal to A2 minus A1, so that is 5. So the next one will be, so this original AP is made reverse, means ulta, so the last term will become the first term, and the last second will become the second term, and the first term will become the last. That's what they mean. And after you arrange like that, what is the value of the 20th term of this reverse AP? That's what they're asking. So 253, and so 253, and then you can write here 253 minus 5. If the normal AP goes from A plus D, A plus 2D, then the reverse will be minus, right? So minus, then 253 minus 2 into D. So this is the reverse, etc. Okay, so here it goes on like that. So that is 253, and 253 minus 5 is 248, common sense. 2 5s are 10, so 253 minus 10 is 243. So etc. we don't know, so up to like this. And here, let me complete it here, we have to complete. Then this third term will become the last third term, second term of the original AP will become the last second, and the last term will become 3, full stop. So that is the reverse AP. And after you arrange like that, okay, here also comma, 13, 8, and 3, the last term. So now this reverse AP here, the A value will be equal to, first term will become 253 and D will be A2 minus A1, which will be equal to minus 5. I'll show you on the rough. A2 248 minus 253, sorry, 248 minus 2, so 248 minus 253 means bigger one, minus 253 should go up, and this plus 248, so minus plus means subtraction. So 13 minus 8 is 5. 1 taken from 5 to make 13 here, so no more, or 4 only, 4 minus 4, 2 minus 2, no need to write that, 0. Bigger one minus, so here also minus. That's why I wrote 248 minus 253 is minus 5. Therefore, go back to question. Determine the 20th term from the last term. So 20th term of this last from the 20th term from the last term means 20th term of the reverse AP. So therefore 20th term here is nth term is n, so 20th term will be A20, and apply this formula, A plus n minus 1 into d, A plus specific n is there, 20 minus 1 into d. So that will be A reverse AP is 253 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into, okay, 19 into d is minus 5. So 253 plus into minus, minus, and 19 into 5. You can write those things on the rough. 9 5s are 45, 4 in hand, 9 1s are 9. Oh, sorry, 5 9s are 45, 4 in hand. 5 1s are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 95. So this bigger one plus 253, smaller one minus 95 means subtraction. So 13 minus 5 is 8. 1 taken from 5 to make 13 here, so only 4 left. So 14 minus 9 is 5. And to make 14 here, you took 1 from 2, so only 1 left here. So 1, bigger one plus. So the 20th term value of the reverse AP from the last term means the reverse AP is plus 158. So you can write in a proper way in the final step if you want. So 158 is the value of the 20th term. So you can write here. After this, below this, therefore, the, or hence, or therefore, whatever, hence the 20th term, okay, 20th term from the last term, I'm just using the same language of the text, from the last term, 20th term from the last term means the reverse AP, 20th term of the reverse AP, from the last term of this given AP, that means the reverse term of the given one, 3, 8, 18 to 253 reversed of this given AP is the value 158. Same as textbook answer, I think. Yes, I hope you got it right.